Welcome back. I finally changed my thumbnail game. It's yippee time. I even cooked up a reference real quick. Hello. I kind of forgot that I have V-Roid on my computer, and I used that real quick to make a reference for the arms. we have Sebek joining us today for some reason. I felt like Sebek today. Sebek soon. I did draw a soon version of my boy, but I don't know what happened to that file. Yay, we Orton! And his arms are looking better than when I tried to draw this with no reference. And so finally I have to cut a stream. Yeah! It's stream time. And we yapping. Hope my music's not too loud. I keep forgetting to fix that. I'm making art fight references 5 days until it's meant to be uploaded, and I have to make 3 others. I usually stream when it's around 10 p.m. Oh boy. 10 p.m. That's pretty far ahead. Cause like it's early here. Not really. It's like the afternoon. That's usually when I stream. I'm not much of a morning person, but I pretend to be. It's only 12. Yeah, cause I usually go live around 12. I'm not much of a morning person, but I pretend. I'm a little bit more productive like that. Like, I used to work like an afternoon schedule or whatever, and I hated it so much. I'd rather work in the morning and then come back home in the evening. It's time to work on the silly boy. Silly boy needs his details and a fancy little outfit. Good morning, everyone. I see your boy is coming along very well. Hello, welcome back. What's his name? I forgot to ask last time. It is Kalia. Sometimes I just refer to him as my silly snake boy. But he does indeed have a full name. Because he's Big Snake. He needs some sort of outfit on the lower half here. Give him a tiny top hat. I don't think it'll fit. He got a giant little, extra friend on his head. Give him a bow tie. Does he have the hypnotizing eyes that Ka does? Yeah, that is literally his unique magic. I thought ahead. I've actually drawn it before, and he looks kind of funny too. Let me see if I can pull it up, because I did like a tiny little sprite. I did a tiny sprite, and I thought it was so funny. He looked so funky. And I say that in a good way when I call something funky. I also drew him as a little Tsum Tsum, but I don't have that one. I don't know what happened to that file. I probably named it something with like a key smash. But let me just... It's the funniest little face ever. Let me just pop that up right here. Insert as new. There he is. Look at him. He's trying to steal your chips. I should probably draw my TWST OC. I might use one of my TWST OCs for art fight. That should be fun. He looks so silly. Yes, he does. He's so silly even when he's trying to be scary. That fits Ka's vibe too. No, my chips. Your chippies. He a big dude. He's longer than the Tweels. I did that on purpose. Long. I don't know how long he is in freedom units. Trying to figure out how to do the rest of his body. I want to put him in a dress like that. Oh, and snake me. The chips I totally did not steal from the Monstro Lounge. Honestly, it's kind of hard drawing his tail in a funky perspective. There is a lot of him. He big. Just the illusion that he very big. What snake meme? I mean, I've seen various different snake memes. I remember seeing one where they put a snake in a sock. I love the chibi Kalia you made. It matches the game to a T. Yeah, I think I actually took pieces from either Kaleem or Jamil. Especially for the outfit. And I think I used either a Kaleem Sum or a Jamil Sum to make his Sum form. One of them. Now I need to do the hair. It's a little bit similar to Jamil's. But it's just that his braid becomes a little mini cock. Because I think that's cool. I hate scales, they're like my number one. Ooh. Yeah, they can get annoying to draw. Sometimes you gotta find cheats. And I found a few, scale cheats. I do have a brush on here that looks like, scales, so sometimes I use that. It's just hard to get it to look right. I wish I was able to draw my OCs as twist chibis. I used a P crew and modified it to match. Ooh. I always wanted to make a P crew, but I never had a good enough idea to work with. Also, it's kind of complicated to figure that out. Hello! Welcome back, my friend. We're all chill buddies here. Also love you, Osisu. Yeah. I don't remember where the actual file is for the Zoom, so I had to like edit the finished picture. I can probably pull up the image where I drew that, because that's easier for me to find, because I kind of labeled, like, I kind of usually just key smash my names. But sometimes I'm actually smart and try to make an organized batch of files. I only ever made a twist chibi once and was bullied so badly I had to change out my account. Oh no! Man, I hate people sometimes. But here's Zoom. Zoom boy. Despite its small appearance, this creature cleared out the entire fridge and is still searching for more snacks. Yeah, no one. People are mean, man, for no reason. I say they're just jealous of your creativity. Not a creative bone in their body. Soom Kalia. I don't think I made a standalone PNG of the Soom, but I probably should for the next time we finish drawing him. Oh, that'd be so funny. Let's erase a little bit of the hair going on here. Implication of an inky tendril here. Oh, dude, this community has given me PTSD. You're like the only person I feel safe around in this community. Oh. Yeah, some people are mean, man. Even I don't feel safe in anything. Gee, the Soom can bounce around. That's so cute. I think it's just because it's not really attached where it should be. I love how, like, smug he looks. I love smug creatures. I am a smug creature. I think this is about ready for some lining. Although, I think I need to do something more with the outfit. But let's just get a base down for parts of it. Because I kind of want to do like a corset thin top. Because that's kind of what I had the first time I drew him, but I don't want to make the exact same outfit. Just give like an idea of a pattern. Same kind of pattern that was like on Riddle's boots, but I make it drippy. I thought the Twist community was pretty chill. There's still haters, there's always haters. Yeah, some places just have a larger community of haters than others. Although I feel like for the most part, whenever I see people that are kind of just like not friendly, I try to just avoid them. Yeah. It happens, and it sucks. Like, I'm just here to have fun with Disney anime boys. I don't even think too hard sometimes, you know? I'm staying in my lane. I'm watering my crops. I'm flourishing. Now for the fun part. Eyes. I might need to pull up some references from the game. And also the fun part's gonna be coloring his eyes too. Because I'm gonna do the same little effect that was on the chibi sprite. Thinking is for normies. I usually hate chatting in live streams. I used to panic when the streamer acknowledged my words. It feels so personal, like a weird phone call, but your streams make me feel at ease. Oh, that's nice. I also used to feel like that too sometimes in streams. But sometimes you just gotta turn off your brain. Oh yeah, Persona X just came out, and I've kind of abandoned Twist for it. I feel bad. Nah, that's understandable. You can always come back. Yeah. Like, I still really like Legend of Zelda, like, a lot, but I don't really talk about it that much, because, like, Twisted Wonderland is my current occupation right now. It's okay to have multiple interests. That's also why I at least tried to avoid having my, like, username be, like, connected to a specific fandom, because I already knew off the bat I'm gonna be jumping around with things that I like. I'd say you're the best representative of the Twist community because of how much you show your love for both the game and Disney as a whole, and the fact that you're not a crazy fan. I'm crazy in different ways. I'm crazy dedicated is what I am. I still hate that Disney didn't make it a dating game. I know. But I feel like then it would be a little too niche. I have this huge collection of Twist stuff. It's all like Malleus and I'm trying to get more. Oh yeah. It's lucky when one of your favorite characters is more popular. As an Ortho stan, it's hard. I'd be struggling to find stuff out here. I don't even know if I'm that a part of the Twist fandom, because I can't even play the game. I feel like there's still other ways to enjoy it. Because, like, I'm pretty sure, like, there's the manga and stuff like that, and the light novels. Even if that's, like, your only exposure to it, I feel like that's still valid. And the anime coming up. Whether you watch it legally or not. Malleus for life, bro. He is the poster boy for a reason. Disney, Twist is not a dating game. Malleus and Rook. Yes, well, but no. I know. I think that's why it's better that it isn't, because then each character kind of targets a specific niche. While not really alienating people, if that makes any sense. Why the bed pajama pics then? It's for your imagination to run wild. If you're in the US or Canada, there's a shop in New York that sells Twist stuff. If not dateable, why simpable? And I am not in that region, but like, I know some places do sell Twist stuff. I at least know that like most bookstores will carry the manga, whether it's like a Barnes and Nobles or like a Books A Million or something. Like wherever you can get your manga, you can get the Twist manga. But like for merchandise, I don't really see Twist merchandise around where I am because I live in like the middle of nowhere. But like I do know that there are shops usually in like cities or something that will sell like Japanese imported stuff. Although most of the stuff I bought I had to get online. I found the manga, but knowing my parents, ugh. And besides, almost every character is a guy, and it's hard to make it a dating game if the options are all boys, but the identity of you is canonically unknown. Obey Me was like that, though. Except, the representation in Obey Me was just a little sheep creature. So, like, those kinds of dating games can work. It's just a slightly different demographic than the usual. I can find a ton of stuff in Ohio and in New York. That's fine as long as you in the fandom. Yeah, you don't have to be super mega, like, invested. It's okay to be a casual. I feel like I'm a casual with a lot of other stuff. Especially because for some things I am relatively new to it. Like Devil May Cry. Because like my friends are into it, so they kind of got me into it. And I'm slowly going through some of the games. I still suck though. Representation in Twist. Shrimp. I thought Obey Me's player character was canonically female. No, it's not. It's unknown. But, like, the default little representation image is a sheep creature. I mean, in the start, but now, no. Wait, I remember I found an ortho plush in the magic thrift store I spoke about in an old live. I wanted him so bad. Oh, man, I need more ortho plush. I have only one, and he's currently dangling off of the side of my bed. Cause I got a fancy bed. So he's just up there. Next to Riddle. But then I got a really tiny Vil keychain plush because I thought it was the same size as the other ones, but it wasn't. Fun fact about Devil May Cry, it was originally developed as a Resident Evil spin-off. Yeah, my friends told me about that too. Found pretty much all the Malleus merch that's official. Oh, that's so lucky. I still really wanted that Malleus plushie thing, but like, I'm not tech savvy enough to use proxy sites. There are only 3 genders for you, and that is Shrimp, Child of Man, and Trickster. Pick your poison. I am Child of Man. I'll never get Twist merch in this forsaken country. Oh no! Rip. Dragon Malleus Fall. It was. I'm happy it wasn't just an April Fool's joke like the stapler thing was. The Magic Wheel stapler. I think it was a staple. I'm happy that it was like an actual product and they were like, yes, you can buy your own Malleus. He comes with an egg backpack. Have fun. I can't wait to see the pictures. I am Trickster. What does shrimp mean in this context? It is a nickname that Floyd gives the player character. Because some characters give everybody nicknames. Trickster is the nickname Rook gives the player character. And Child of Man is the nickname Malleus gives the player character. Yeah. Meaning we short. I mean, Floyd is gigantic. Everybody's like shorter than him. Short people rule. I am tiny creature. I still can't get over the fact that one of my bosses when I was working at Disney just was like, "Why are you so short?" I probably should not have said that out loud. Yeah, since you're a VTuber, do you have a name for your fans? I don't know yet. I kind of just did this because it's like, well, I'm not expecting much. Like, you know how it's like some of the advice people give you is just, oh, just get started, who cares? I'm not creative enough to come up with a nickname, so maybe you can help. Although I guess technically my Oshi mark is a rose and a coffee mug. Because I'm fancy. Jack in the back. Yeah, Jack technically I think is the tallest character. Malleus is only the tallest because the horns. Fight me. I'm Riddle's height. No, Jack is the tallest. Dude, I'm almost as tall as Malleus. Bruh. Clearly a lot of people can care about you. 3 at least. Oh. I am also around Riddle's height. So I am tiny. I was thinking of coffee bats. I mean, I was also thinking of like a coffee cup and a wolf head because my model is supposed to be a little werewolf creature. Although, the way I designed it, it doesn't really come off like that. Because, like, I have a very specific JoJo reference for that. I have an idea for a name for your fans. Shrouds. That'd be funny. Where are your minions, Amber? Dude, y'all are so short, I would tower over all of you. We are the Shrouds. What about my minion Shrouds? How about that? I think we could still workshop a nickname. If I ever reach like 100,000 or something, I'll probably do a more proper VTuber introduction. Because I did not do one. I just was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do my own thing. It's kind of my approach to everything. I don't really like the idea of Shroud since the last name is copyrighted, so you can't use the name. Excuse my law degree accent is showing. We praise Ortho. I think we could try and make a pun for the word minions or something. You know, it's a work in progress. It's a community effort. We praise Ortho. Indeed, if you're a member here, we praise Ortho Shroud. Best boy. Best boy in all of Twisted Wonderland, and if you don't agree, fight me. I kid. But he is the best. My channel has over 1,000 I could make ad. The community wants to be me. I mean, that's kind of the vibe I want for, I guess, a community name or something, because I'm a fancy little dude. My vibe is a fancy creature. You know, like CL. So I need some backup here. Solidify my rebrand. Because like I used to do a little bit of streaming on Twitch, but I don't really like Twitch. Especially because it doesn't keep an archive of the streams, and you gotta like manually do that, so I kind of just have a lot of lost stuff on there. Which is fine by me, because I don't think it was my best. And sometimes Ida. Yeah, we respect Ida here. Really random, but my personas are rare. Coffee Wolf Cubs. IDK what I'm thinking. Or maybe we can be called your Night Ravens because Night Raven College. I mean, I kind of want to avoid like fandom related stuff because again, I know me as a person, and I switch from thing to thing a lot. Like, who knows, next time the next Zelda game comes out, that's probably going to be all I'm talking about. I'm very multifaceted. That's copyrighted too. And we follow NK1 for the trickster, so... Yeah, no fandom related stuff. My law degree accent is showing. That's nice. I do not have such fancy degrees. I just have a piece of paper that says I know how to work computer for animation. Yet nobody hired people. show myself as a wolf, but my friend said maybe I'm a lion because I'm damn lazy. That's kind of funny. You're one for Savannah Claw, I guess. I cannot wait to color this. Cause it's gonna look so cool. I think I need to fix this eyebrow though. It looks too arched. I don't need it that arched. Ooh. I'm a high schooler, but my mom had me take a mini test. When she was in law school, so it's kind of a family joke. I have a law degree. Oh, that's cool. That's actually really cool. But I did study law. Nice. My brain fries when I see too many words. Which is funny because my dad's usually the one that comes to me like, hey, can you check this real quick? I need to write an email. Same thing with my mom. She'd be like, is this correct? But like in my mom's case, like English is not her first language, so. But like my dad, I think he really is just dyslexic. What is happening with this eyebrow? Dude, you should see a law book. I was 6 years old and talking like the hypertension in the coil would be the cause behind the defense. It's kind of funny. It's like that. Wow, that's one smart child. I still remember this one time my mom saw some plants when we were walking, and she called the berries bubbles because she forgot the English word for berries. She's just like, look, bubbles. Bro, my friends and I call each twist character, and I've been called a mix of Floyd and Colleen. What does that mean? I'd say very energetic personality. I would correct my teachers when I was younger if they got a scientific word wrong. We have a genius child up in here. I was probably younger once, but still. I don't know what character I kind of come off as. Although I do feel like I'd probably be an Ignihide. I was the know-it-all kid, and now in my years of school, I'm taking AP classes. I was a very average student. Like, the highest I could do was honors classes. Even so, I was not cut out to be that kind of a kid. Especially in my school district. Ugh. So much wrong with that school district. I'm doing college courses as a 10th grader who let this happen. I mean, I know, honestly, I think it's better that there's like different levels of like classes for high school. Because like apparently my school used to have something that was like below college prep for people who just wanted to go into like a trade school or whatever, or didn't want to go to college right away. And it's like, why can't we have that? You know, not everybody goes off to college immediately after graduation. And I feel like you shouldn't force that on people. Because I also did not go immediately to college after graduation. I'm technically smart enough to do just about anything. I genuinely just don't try, nor do I care. That happens. I genuinely have a lot of critiques about the school system in the US. I will not get into that. But just now, I was told too much information about school district stuff because my mom was also part of the school district. So. I have a lot of critiques. I don't want to rant. Oh yeah, you said you have an animation degree. I have a job offer to work for a fashion design company thanks to my parents. I'm a no, baby, I know. Which company did you work for if you did? I have not gotten an actual animation industry job since graduating. Because I had to struggle through 2020. And I suck at people skills, and that's why I wanted to be there in person, but because, we have to stay inside. You can't talk to other people, I ended up having to take a bunch of online classes, and it's like, I specifically came here because I needed hands-on experience, because I know my antisocial behind is terrible at talking to other people in person. But it did get me a job at the Disney parks, so that was fun. I want to go back, honestly. Dude, that's when you finish. That's gotta suck. The degree was supposed to be less than a year, also. It took me like 2 years to finish. It took me 2 years. It was not supposed to take that long, but coupled that with having to retake a few classes because some of them were hard on purpose. And you know, having to do everything that I wanted to do in person online sucked. It was a rough patch, man. It's like, I came here specifically because I know I'm terrible at communicating with people, and I needed to be forced to communicate with people, but then I can't communicate with people in person. I have to do it online, and it's like, I don't want to bother people. Terrible experience. But I did get, I did have classes with actual, like, former Disney animators, so that was pretty cool. I have to go, sadly, because I need to go cook for my brothers. My mom is sick, so bye-bye. Bye-bye! I'll still be here for a while. Because I want to get his face done. But I think it would be interesting if I put up polls about, like, what should our community name be? I don't know. I feel like I'll wait a while for that one. I'm still just here being a silly cooker. I don't like being so detailed when it comes to this area, but I kind of have to. I have to leave too. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thanks for dropping by. See you next week on, like, Tuesday. Where we'll be finishing this again. And hopefully I'll find my Zoom Kalia PNG and I'll have him on my shoulder instead. I think that'd be funny. I might fix that eyebrow again. There's just something about it that feels a little bit off center or something. And I kind of want his hair to look gross. Like, not as silky smooth as it usually is. Because again, part of it is like an inky mess. My little concept. I want to at least get the hair, like the head portion, done today. Oh, I forgot his ear. It's gonna be like a inky little lock thing. We don't need the logistics of it. It just has to be there. Cause yeah, that's gonna be like the final touches of like all the overblock ink everywhere. Right now we just have his base. We've been working on. Now we can erase some details here. I don't want to really erase anything on the nose area. Yeah. Might come back and erase some of the eyebrow details, but I don't know. Again, I think erasing some of this might actually help so that the hair is like a thick, gross looking slap. Like a gross mop on his head. It's overblood. It's very inky. But I'm keeping the eyelashes. I'm keeping the eyelashes uncovered. Because I think eyelashes are cool. And I think I made the best eyelashes ever. So I don't really want to erase it too much. color the hair on a separate layer. So that way I don't have to erase all the line art. But yeah, we got the head down. Let me just add little hair tie. Around here. That's where the headband is. Normally it's all nice and neat, but right now it's broken. And gross. Kind of just hang off of the shoulder. Nice and tattered. Most bit of detail for the headband is going to be when it's colored anyway. But there's his head. I kind of want to draw the body next before I finish the rest of like the hair portion. But I think this is a good place to stop for now. We made a lot of good progress. And like most of the details are gonna come in when we do like the coloring stuff. Especially when it comes to like the inky effects, you know? The inky effects are gonna really like sell this when I get to it. Other than that, I will see ya back on Tuesday around the same usual time. Around like 12 in the afternoon EST. Because yeah. And we can all draw our little OCs again tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I'm not doing anything tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye.